My sister announced her engagement at our father's funeral reception, while his casket sat 50 feet away. She stood up with champagne in front of 200 mourners. Dad would have wanted us to celebrate life. Bradley and I are getting married. Nobody clapped. Everyone stared. I knew right then she'd done something terrible. My name is Nathan Reeves. I'm 29 years old. 3 months ago, my father died at 58, heart attack. 2 months ago, my sister inherited $1.2 million. I got a watch. Last week, I found my father's real will hidden in his desk. Today, she's getting married in the house she stole from me. She has no idea what's about to happen. Lauren is 32. Pharmaceutical sales. Visited Dad maybe twice in 5 years. I live 10 minutes away. Saw him 3 times a week. We restored his house together. 15 years. Every room, every corner. We were finishing his 1962 Corvette. 15 years of Saturdays in the garage. 1 month from completion. Then he died in his sleep. The funeral destroyed me. Lauren showed up in Prada, checked her phone during the eulogy. Will reading came 1 week later. Everything to Lauren. House, investments, Corvette. 1.2 million total. Nathan gets Dad's vintage watch. I sat there numb. Dad told me 2 weeks ago. We were under the Corvette. The house is yours. We built it together. It's in my will. Lauren smiled at me after the reading. Maybe if you'd been more successful, Dad would have left you something. She called that night. Clear Dad's office by Friday. I'm selling the house. You have 4 days. Are you selling it already? It's mine. The next morning I went to pack his office, Dad's desk. We built it when I was 16. Custom walnut, hidden compartments. I remembered that day. Dad showed me how to measure twice, cut once, how to hide the seam, how to make the release mechanism smooth. Someday you might need to hide something important, he'd said. He knew even then. I was pulling drawers when I felt it. False bottom. Pressed the release. Envelope inside. My heart stopped. Last will, dated 1 week before he died, and a note in his handwriting. Nathan, if you're reading this, something happened to me. Lauren came demanding money for her wedding. When I refused, she stole my original will. I made this one to protect you. The house is yours. The Corvette is yours. Everything we built is yours. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you from her. I love you. Dad, hands shaking, I read the will. Nathan Reeves gets the house, the Corvette, and $800,000. Lauren gets $400,000, witnessed by Tom Hendricks. Dad's best friend. I called Tom. Did you witness Dad's will? Yes. Lauren threatened to sue me if I spoke up. She said I was senile. I'm sorry, Nathan. I hired a probate lawyer that afternoon. She compared both signatures. This is forged, and Lauren signed as a witness on her own will. That's illegal. This whole thing is a fraud. She made another call, came back with something worse. Your sister visited your father's first lawyer 6 months ago. Security footage shows her alone in the file room. That's when your father's first will disappeared. Wait, first will? Your father made a will 6 months before he died, leaving you the house. It vanished from the law office. When your father found out, he suspected Lauren. That's why he made this hidden will with a different lawyer. She destroyed one will, forged another. Did this twice. My father had to hide his real will in his own house because he knew his daughter was dangerous. Before I continue, drop a comment. Your sibling steals everything your parent left you. What would you do? Let me know. We filed the challenge. Lauren's lawyer called, screaming. I hung up on him. 2 days later, Lauren texted me. Heard you're challenging the will. Pathetic. Dad made his choice. Move on. I didn't respond. Next text. Selling the Corvette this week. The collector offered $30,000. Dad would want me to use it for my wedding. I drove to the house. The Corvette sat in the driveway. For sale sign on the windshield. 15 years of Saturdays. For sale for $30,000. A buyer showed up. Walked around it. Started the engine. Lauren came out smiling. Cash only, $30,000. I'll take it. She looked at me standing there. My brother was just leaving. Right, Nathan? The buyer drove away with 15 years of my life. I stood in Dad's empty garage. Oil stain on the floor where the Corvette used to sit. That's all that was left. I called Lauren. Why'd you sell it? Her voice was cheerful. I need the money for the wedding. It's just a car, Nathan. Stop being dramatic. She called it just a car. 15 years of Saturdays with my father. Just a car. I hung up before I said something I'd regret. Stood there in that empty garage staring at the oil stain, hands shaking. Then I called my lawyer. Don't tell her anything. Let her spend everything. Let her think she won. The more she does, the worse it gets for her. Lauren's texts kept coming. Sold the Corvette. Thanks for all your hard work, LOL. Wedding planning is so expensive. Good thing Dad left me everything. Weddings at my house, you're invited. She spent $85,000 of our father's money on a wedding at the house she stole. I told her I'd be there. Wouldn't miss it. 6 months of watching her celebrate, 6 months of restraint. The wedding day arrived. 150 guests in the backyard Dad and I landscaped. Lauren is in white, smiling, victorious. Bradley was at her side, no idea what she'd done. I sat in the back with Tom and my lawyer. The laptop was ready, every file is loaded, every document is queued. The reception started. Lauren gave her speech. My father gave me everything. This house, this life. He believed in me, trusted me with his legacy. I wish he were here to see this. I miss him every day. I stood, walked to the microphone. Lauren's face changed. What are you doing? Honoring Dad. You said he should be here. Connected my laptop to their projector. Hit play. 2 signatures appeared on the massive screen. Side by side, Dad's real signature from the hidden will. Lauren forged a signature from her fake will. Text appeared. Forgery confirmed by handwriting expert. The room went silent. Lauren jumped up. That's fake. Then the real will appeared, dated 1 week before his death. Nathan Reeves receives the house, the Corvette, and $800,000. Every guest could see it. I pulled out Dad's handwritten note, unfolded it slowly, read it aloud to 150 people. Nathan, if you're reading this, something happened to me. Lauren came demanding money. When I refused, she stole my will. I made this one to protect you. The house is yours. Everything we built is yours. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you from her. I love you, Dad. My voice cracked on the last line. Tom stood from the back. I witnessed that will. Lauren threatened to sue me into silence if I ever spoke up. Everything Nathan is saying is true. I've been carrying this for months. Bradley stared at the screen, then at Lauren. His voice was cold. You told me your father wanted you to have everything. Nathan was irresponsible with money. That's why you got the house. Lauren grabbed his arm. Bradley, I can explain. You told me you'd been taking care of him before he died. Nathan says you visited twice in 5 years. He pulled away. Everything you told me was a lie. Lauren tried to grab the microphone from me. This is my wedding. Turn it off. You forged Dad's signature. Signed as a witness on your own fake will. You destroyed his first will. Made him hide the second one in his own desk. Then you sold the Corvette he left to me. I pulled up her text messages on the screen. Sold the Corvette. $30,000. Thanks for all your hard work, LOL. The room gasped. People started standing. Bradley walked toward the exit without looking back. Lauren screamed after him. Where are you going? Bradley didn't answer. Just kept walking. Lauren turned back to the crowd. Mascara running. You can't do this. I paid for everything. With stolen money. $85,000. At a house, you forged documents to steal. In front of 200 people who thought you were grieving. The venue manager approached with security. We're calling the police. Fraud was committed using stolen funds on our property. Lauren ran for the exit, tripped on her dress, fell hard. Police arrived 10 minutes later, arrested her on the spot. Handcuffs over white lace in front of everyone she'd invited. She looked at me one last time being let out. Pure hatred in her eyes. I looked back. Nothing. The judge enforced the real will. 2 years probation, fraud conviction. Lauren had to repay everything. Bradley canceled the engagement. She lost her pharmaceutical job the same week. I moved back into Dad's house the next day. Spent 3 months tracking down the Corvette. Finally found the collector who bought it. He sold it back to me. 4 more months of Saturdays finishing it. Just like Dad and I used to do. First drive, I wore his watch. Dad's note is framed in the garage above the workbench where we built everything together. Some said I was cruel, that I should have confronted her privately. They didn't spend 15 years building with their father. Didn't watch their sister text Lowell about selling his car. Didn't see her cry fake tears at his funeral. Lauren chose to get married in a stolen house with stolen money while lying about a father she barely knew. I just made sure he was there after all. Your parents' legacy isn't money. It's the time you spent together. The things you built with your own hands. Lauren stole money. She couldn't steal 15 years. Couldn't steal every Saturday morning in that garage. Couldn't steal Dad teaching me to measure twice and cut once. That's mine. Forever. Drop a comment if someone stole your inheritance. How did it end? Hit subscribe for stories about standing up when people think you won't. New videos weekly. Thanks for watching. Sometimes, the most important inheritance is hidden where only the right person will find it. Your parent knew who deserved it, and they made sure you'd find it when you needed it most.